now watching the Energy and Effort podcast with your host,
Real quick. Let me one second, y'all. There we go. Let's get these cameras straight. I want to say welcome to the Southern Sense Live. We are excited. You hear in the background our new podcast, Energy and Effort theme song, and we actually filming our episode and our part of the Energy and Effort podcast. I want to say welcome. So it's going to be a little bit different today. We're going to have, actually, Coach going to be the moderator and asking the questions, and we're going to go from there. So we're going to say welcome. So, Coach, welcome, Coach Magic Mike, to the live. And there you go, Coach Mike.
Yes,
we're going to let you take
We're doing something totally different today. We're doing a changeover. This is going to be the Energy and Effort podcast via Facebook. Usually we here on YouTube, but we doing this on Facebook right here on the platform of Simon Edwards. And you know, y'all follow him. Y'all know what type of stuff we dealing with. So yeah, I want to say it's a pleasure being a part of this. All right. So you ready to get started with this?
Oh, yes, I'm ready to get started. I like this. Usually I'm asking the questions, but now you answer the questions, so go right ahead.
So we gonna have fun with it. First, though, before we get into everything, I just want to recap everything that we've been doing. So let's start off with Wednesday. Wednesday, we went to Glen Land Country, the private school, the Catholic school out there, and you know, Coach, I just want you to speak on that. Like, you just tell the viewers out there, they can see on the podcast, the whole video, the whole documentary about it, but you just give them your experience of what you felt.
Well, on Wednesday, I was really, really excited. Number one is that a lot of our student athletes, they want to participate in travel basketball, and there's a lot to travel basketball. Is not only the mental preparation, just preparing to even leave to go to the game. So, I was excited. We was able to set up our itinerary. We posted, we texted the itinerary, and we say most of the players was able to make it there on time to get on the bus. I think that, it's totally different when most of the time when youth basketball teams carpool, but it's totally different when you catching the bus and your team and your parents are riding together, because that's where you start building that team camaraderie and that team chemistry. And just to be able to just ride and see some of the country sites, seeing horses and seeing corns on the side of the road, and then for us to pull up in that nice campus. And when we walked in to that great facility, and I just watch our student athletes' eyes, how a lot of them start to dream that this could be them. And the coaching staff, they welcome us with welcome arms, and just to see the talent that they have on the floor. The tour was outstanding. To be able to show our student athletes the ins and outs of that great academic institute, and see some of our girls basketball players, they was all excited because it was different, because, with that school, what they kind of emphasize is the different clubs they have, and how they stress really academics and the different athletic teams. So it was really, really exciting, a good time. I had a good time just seeing them excited, Coach.
Yes. And once again, I want to shout out Coach Kenny and all the coaching staff that was over there. They did a tremendous job with everything. I mean, like, the way they set it up, how we was able to witness some of their practice, and see how they actually perform in practice was great, because that was like the key that I seen from our players. Like they was able to see how serious. You ain't see no dancing. You know, you ain't see nobody talking, and it was just real focused. And the level of focus was like superb. And then, like you said, the tremendous tour. You know, the different type of academic lab rooms and stuff that they have, the fitness center. I mean, you seen on the podcast that the coach there said that they practice they go lift weights 4 times. So it's like, you know, it showed our kids what I mean by, and that comes up with some of our future stuff that we're going to be talking on down the line with the Who Wants It. But we'll get down the line with that. But also, then we was able to see them do a little light scrimmage as they was doing their practice, and then our kids was able to train on that floor. Now, the thing that I want to say is that, you know, being able to play on that floor was, number one, great experience because it was a bigger floor, so they felt the difference of playing in a Baltimore City elementary school gym or, you know, or middle school gym to actual school like that, you know. So I just want to say thanks to everybody who helped with that. You know, last to end off with, I wanted to say the kids had a great experience with the training, and, you know, they had like a 7-foot player. You want to speak on some of the players you seen there? Like,
Yes, I was very, very impressed as far as the talent they had. And we was sharing with our student athletes, and we always share as far as our competition, and that a lot of them, you know, they had the mindset of they might be the best in the gym, but they might not be best in a city, or now they might not be best in the country, and now the world. And to see that basketball has changed internationally, and how they had a lot of international players that made me excited because we have about 5 international players ourselves. And, man, just to see these 7-footers, I think one was in the 9th grade and the other one's in the 11th. And our student athletes got to see, wow, these are some players that I'm going to be facing in my future. So, yeah, I might be the biggest on my team, but I might not be the biggest or the strongest when we play against our competition. And I have to start using my mental capacity to outthink our players versus just out-quick them, out-jump them. And I'm just very impressed with their talent that they have. So I'm excited. We're going to games this year.
right.
And I'm excited because I'll be following Georgetown this year because one of their players flying to play at Georgetown for next year.
Yeah, speaking of that, yeah, we've been invited to a tournament to play at their tournament in December, you know, so stay tuned to that because we'll give you all the details to that tournament. And, of course, you already know the Energy and Effort podcast will be streaming all that stuff there. So we will be able to see all that footage of the tournament. And also, we also been invited to some of their games. So I also want to thank, you know, Liberty Village Project and Miss Sweetheart, you know, for getting, yes, I actually got it on too. If I get my Superman, you know, I got the JRNBA on top, but I definitely got the Liberty Village on underneath, you know, supporting all the sponsors. But yes, Liberty Village Project and Miss Trueheart, you know, she got the bus at short notice, and you know, she kind of got on top of us, Coach, because, you know, we got to get a little bit better of getting prepared so she can have more stuff for the kids because Miss Trueheart wants them to have the ultimate experience. And, you know, for that to be happening, we need to have everybody on the same page. So, yes, thank you, Liberty Village Project, Miss Trueheart, for the bus. Because that was the way that we got out there, and nobody had to pay to get out there. Nobody had to pay for anything for the trip. The parents was able to come aboard and witness the school themselves. So yeah, anything else you want to say to end off?
Oh yeah, so we're not all about basketball. And I know that you say this, one of the key things is the parents was able to go and get to number one ride on the bus with the team. And see what that does to the team is show that they have parental support, not just from their parents, but from other student athlete parents. And then when the parents when they went into that school, man, they was so excited to walk into that academic institution, and just to see them so excited to share that experience with their kids. And that's one thing that we kind of try to share with our student athletes, that we're not all about basketball. We're not all about basketball. See, we only know that basketball can get you so far. And, I was able to be raised and mentored by some of the best basketball minds in the world. And they kind of philosophy is all of the same, that, yeah, we can win on the court, but if you losing in life, we all lose. We can lose on the court, but if you win in life, we all win, because you become a productive citizen. So that's what we're about, is producing productive citizens and leaders. And also I'm excited, Coach, because we just got certified with the Her Time to Play WNBA. Oh, man, I'm so excited. The curriculum that we follow, we always followed either the Junior NBA curriculum or a Her Time to Play curriculum, and it's being able to take that training, from the best of the best and deliver it to our student athletes. So I'm excited about that, Coach.
Great. I'm so excited too, because we've been dealing with the Her Time to Play now for a few years, and everything that they send us as far as information, as far as tips to how to work with young females and stuff has been excellent. It works, and that's the reason why you see that these young girls, they they adapt into our program, and they gravitate in and they fit right in, because we is now getting all the tools to learn how to deal with female athletes. It's a difference when you're dealing with young boys and young females when it comes to coaching, because the percentage of the dropout rate for a female is tremendously high as far as youth sports. A girl can give up quicker than a boy will, because anything, so it's a reason why you got to just know how to deal with it. And Coach Simon and I, we are certified with all that. So that's what he means when he's saying that the certifications, and that's what the Junior NBA Her Time to Play. All right, so I want to get to the next segment. This next segment is going to be brought to you by Next Step Serve Safe. Next Step Serve Safe. Let's take the next step to a healthier future. This was the CRC 3v3 playoffs we had. Now, we had tremendous, a lot of amazing highlights from the playoffs, from the whole 3v3 league. We had highlights, but from the let's get straight to the finals first, because we had a nice ending to it, and we have a trophy ceremony and all that. So, and Coach, you want to just go into the finals first? Let's get straight into the actual competition of the finals.
Well, I love the 3v3 finals, because we had some new superstars emerge from nowhere. And the reason why the 3v3 allows the players that would normally handle the ball or shoot the ball, give them an opportunity. So just to see the competition, in the finals, just to see Josh and Bree, how they worked as a family, to make it to the finals, and they was just, I know their whole family from grandmother to mother was all there to support. And I was so excited to see them compete. And just to see Michael. Michael is, he's becoming a veteran. To see him make it to the finals and see him step up as a leader. And, man, he was putting up his shots.
Yeah.
And only if they could have, a few of them could have fell his way, it could have been easily both of those teams in the championship. And I know with Josh's team, man, that came down to the final shot. And 3D had a big shot to get them into the finals.
Yeah. Speaking on that, speaking with Josh and they parent their mom, she said that actually brought them closer together as a family also, because they all was on the same team. And, they had all three of them, from the brother to the younger sister to the youngest sister. So they had all three different age groups. And the baby sister, she just is like all out competitive. That's the word I'll give her. She's a competitive by nature, and that's great because you can't teach that energy and effort that she gives. And they all got something special coming to them because they work hard outside of the gym. When we mean that, we say that, we can give you the tools and we can practice with you, but we got limited time to practice with kids. So they got to use that extra time and, do some work at themselves at home.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
A big shout out to Josh, the Josh family.
Yes.
They gave us the new watches. Yes. Big shout out to all.
I appreciate that.
Shout out. Oh, man. And matter of fact, Coach Mike is so new. Man. Oh, man. It's so new. And I like new gadgets, because I always like to figure things out. I don't even know how to turn it on yet, but I will learn how to turn it on. As a matter of fact, I'll be you, and it's good because I needed a watch because we about to up our fitness.
That's going to track everything, and that's going to be perfect for the who wants it.
We do. So she must have been reading our minds. So I would say, think again to that family. It's just a blessing just to be able to have, our positive parents really step up and support the program. So, yeah, I'm excited about that, Coach.
Right. And then let's talk about the trophies that they got. The trophies that they got, was brought to you by Next Step Serve Safe, Simon Says Shooting Not Guns program. And the thing about them trophies was that the kids, you seen in the video, some of them had won trophies before. That was the biggest thing that I caught out the video. But, the main thing that I caught out of was it was their favorite trophy. The trophy was, we took time with that. We wanted to get the kids something great, not no cheesy old watered down trophies. We wanted to make sure that they had got the best because they had deserved the best. And then, on another video, I seen Action Jackson talk about, I look at the trophy every night. So it's like, it's happy to have our organizations, put them type of smiles on them kids. And also, if you want to be any parts of this sponsorship and organization and get your name attached to it, just holler at Coach Simon. He's the guy that will get you all the information you need to get yourself a part of this program. What you think about the trophy ceremony, though? It was like real big, the parents. Like, just go ahead. What you think about, the 3v3 trophies?
Well, the trophy ceremony was phenomenal. And, just to see the parents excited, taking the pictures, making videos. And, it was exciting to see the video. And if you haven't seen the videos, scroll down out my timeline. Go to Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns. Go to Energy and Effort podcast. You're going to see all the highlights there. But when I was watching one of the videos, just to see when at the end of the game, how Bryce and Jackson, how they did they they little celebration, and how Jackson jumped in 3D arms with excitement and celebration. And then at the trip, those same three sat together on the bus, so that brought brought them together as a team. And like you said, the trophies, we wanted to make sure that our student athletes have the best of the best. So we took time as a coaching staff and really, really, really pick out the best of the. Let me tell you something. Those trophies,
They was heavy.
They were so heavy and so shiny. That's a type of trophy that when they become adults, they can go back to their kids and show them that, hey, I won this in a 3v3, and it's going to still give effect that they received that day. And that's what we wanted, to give them that when they look at that trophy, it triggers something that emotionally in them to make them, number one, keep them motivated, and then when they get older, it would trigger that emotion that they was a champion.
Great. I had a few trophies growing up. I wasn't no ball player like, of course, you were. You probably had more trophies, tons of trophies than I did. But I remember breaking my trophy, just to sidetrack off a trophy talk real quick. And you know how heartbroken I was to break a trophy, So I was making sure, I was educating the parents and stuff and saying, man, get a trophy case. But these kids that we had, we got plans for having tons of trophies. So they need to start getting their trophy case. I just want to transition before we transition, let's just give a whole recap of the whole 3v3 league, from the whole thing. We started off with a draft. We let the players draft their own team. We done had a few trades during that. We let the players GM. They actually conducted good trades. We made sure that they wasn't stacking teams. We had teams add in. We had some players drop out. We had a lot of things happen throughout this whole season, early league, and it was like, so just go ahead and explain to you about the whole 3v3 league, like from the beginning to the end.
Well, with the 3v3, the whole concept, and a lot of folks don't know, we just made practice competitive on a high level. And most of the student athletes didn't even realize what they was doing. They were just having some fun. It was amazing to see the competition. And with the 3v3, if you're a coach out there, you have a program, we suggest that you do a 3v3 league. The reason why, especially with the young, when you're talking about youth sports, some young folks don't, when you're playing whole court or in leagues, some players never touch the ball. Some players never shoot the ball. That's all they just a body on the court. With the 3v3, it forces everybody to play the game of basketball. And see, we like to speak from experience. See, Coach Mike and I, when we did all summer, we was able to see almost, I say, maybe 1,500 kids throughout the summer. And we was out even outdoors, and we noticed that the majority of the people that was playing in the parks wanted to play 3v3. And the reason why they want to play 3v3, they not in shape to play full court.
And they get more opportunities.
And see, when you're talking about playing outdoor basketball, especially veterans don't want to play with people who don't run up and down the court because they're going to make the game, it's not going to be competitive, so they rather play 3-on-3. And with 3-on-3, what it does is it helps the young players working on movement without the ball, because you have to pass the ball in. So if you got to pass the ball in, the other players have to cut and get open. Now, also with the 3v3, it forces everybody to handle the ball, and defensively, it exposes a lot of players, because a lot of players think they play defense. But when the 3v3, when they keep getting back and going over and over and over again, then they start to see, wow, man, it's more than basketball than just shooting the ball. I got to play some defense. And allow us to develop leaders because, like you said, that we let the teams handle their trades, basically being the GM. Mm-hmm. And what we wanted to do is this. We wanted to make sure that, we experienced a lot of things, throughout, and we want to make sure, but now that we are in position, we certified. So we can speak on it because that's why we got our certification, because our thing is we want to make basketball a better game. So I'm not just talking just to be talking. I'm talking because we certified. Right. And with the we want to make sure that the kids play at their level, their age. And we see that it was competitive. None of that ringing stuff. None of that ring. And then we tell folks, why would you want to ring and play against younger kids your age? You're hurting your game. You're losing respect of your peers. And then when it's time for you to play against the players your age and older, you're not going to be able to compete. So what we did with the 3v3, it was the most competitive. Let me tell you about the games and the championship and the finals. Mm-hmm. That's when I see we was on something great because we watch games, and even on TV, man, you see the games blowouts, not competitive. The 3v3, the finals, I don't know what it was. Everybody touched the trophy coach or what it was. That was one of the most competitive finals that I've been involved in, and it was some great basketball.
Yeah,
you had to play real basketball to win this, and the team that won the 3v3, they should have won it, because if you see in the videos, they was the team that passed the ball. They was the team that played defense, rebound, and it's something that I don't think is talked enough about in youth sports. It's team chemistry. Jay had that team chemistry. That's why they came out. Bryce, Jackson, and 3D. I want to say congratulations for becoming, the 3v3 champion. And coach, we're not new to 3v3s. No. This is part of our system. We have a lot of high school players this year that's playing, and a lot of them played in our 3v3 league. And just to see that, what they're accomplishing now, and the future that of the young student athletes that's coming through the system now, where they're going to be at in the next 2 or 3 years. So I was excited about the 3v3. And like Coach say, more recognition coming, more trophies. So if you like to jump on board, be a part of our recognition program for our trophies, our student of the month, student of the week, our hustle award, drop us a line and see if you become a sponsor of one of our awards. Let's just see that your name going to be attached to something positive. We do a lot of community events, and our platforms right now on a daily basis, our platform is hitting over 400,000 people daily. Also, our engagement is over, I say now, up to 55,000, and this is on a daily basis. So if you like to get your name out there, drop us a line. And matter of fact, Coach, if you like to drop us some merch, we'll put some merch on. And we're looking for an orange chicken deal.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Orange chicken. Today we asked the kids about, just to enlighten people on what Coach Simon mean by the orange chicken deal. So we asked the kids today about their favorite food. A part of the curriculum is to get the kids to start to express things about themselves, so their teammates will start to see the comparisons and how they relate to each other. And one top thing that was out of the blue is, what was their favorite food. So, we thinking, a lot of people say fried chicken, chicken nuggets and fries. I've been to a lot of places that do this. Macaroni and cheese usually come up on everybody's list. But no, our kids, majority of our kids said orange chicken. So we looking for an orange chicken deal, to feed the whole kids some orange chicken. Get your name attached to that. And you also can get your name attached with the Next Step Serve Safe with that part also.
Yeah.
So orange chicken.
And like you said, Coach, man, with that hard time to play certification, that training, like you say, that, we always, every practice, we make sure we break down and we have some type of life skills training. And with that certification, that training, man, it's coming from the WNBA. What do you expect? The best of the best is teaching us. And we just taking that information and giving it to the babies at a younger age. And one of the things, like you say, what I got from that training today and what I saw the kids is that, number one, they was able to share themselves. And listen, Coach, I learned something. I'm sorry, Coach, for going off track. This small thing help coaches with young ladies. This little small thing is pronouncing their name correctly.
I like that.
We took the time to ask each one of our players their name, right? And have them to pronunciate their name. Give what their favorite food, and number three is how are they going to help their teammates that day at practice. And I heard you coach today holding the kids accountable for what they said earlier in practice, how they're going to help their teammates. And it was fun. Our student athletes, they have fun with it. And we're going to continue. Matter of fact, we're going to complete the whole curriculum at every practice. We're going to go ahead and take one segment each practice. And that makes us different as a program because we want to make sure we're not raising hoopers. We're raising student athletes, basketball players, folks who want to go to college, and folks who want to become productive citizens and leaders in the world. So
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Community leaders. You're right. So that's let y'all know that the Simon Says Shooting Not Guns is just not basketball. It also got a leadership program. And while we right here on the Her Time to Play, I just don't want to just get off that without shouting out the WNBA champions, the Las Vegas, the Aces.
My favorite player. One of my favorite players on the Aces.
Yeah. So they won, what's the back-to-back? That's back-to-back. Yeah, Her Time to Play.
I'm always in with the W. I'm all in with the W, Coach.
I was tuned in. I was watching it. They won without two of their stars out. So, I just want to give them shout-outs to that because, the WNBA has been growing. And we is all in support with the WNBA and Her Time to Play. All right, switching on to
the WNBA and the WNBA champions. So big shout out to them.
Yes. All right, we're going to switch over to new news coming up in the future events. All right, so we done talked about the stuff that we had already happened, but it's like, we got tons of stuff coming. This week, next week, the week, next month. We got so much stuff happening. And I just want to start off with Monday, right? Monday, Coach, we starting the Energy and Effort obstacle course. Now, today the kids was able to actually witness that. They loved it. It was a great turnout. All I got was positive reactions. Even I had kids after practice that was still trying to do the drills by themselves, and I was like, that's great. Ain't nobody even telling you to do that. You just doing it. So it was like wonderful to see. So just Coach, talk about the Energy Effort obstacle course and of course, you'll be able to see that on the podcast and all that. So, yeah.
Well, the Energy and Effort obstacle course is a phenomenal tool in basketball. The reason why it works on all the fundamental skills, number one, conditioning. Conditioning, we witnessed that towards the end when I like that the shooting is at the end of the obstacle course because that's when you mostly tired. And to see that once they got tired, they couldn't even some of them couldn't even make the layup. But then as a coach, to show us that they needed to work on their conditioning. I like that you work on all your skills as far as your passing, your shooting, even closing out and defense and boxing out. Some of the laws are in basketball. Also, as far as the passing and having them slide on their feet defensively, because most of the players they don't stay down and they stand long enough. By them keep on practicing this and getting ready for the Energy and Effort obstacle course is going to help them defensively. And I like that they get to shoot layups because in sports, layups is just as important as a three-point shot. And that they get to shoot layups and they have a certain amount of dribbles to use in the obstacle course because a lot of youth basketball players, if they learn how to dribble just a little bit, they overhandle the ball. They actually have to calculate their dribbles, and then the end is actually that mid-range shot. And I like it that we focus on that mid-range shot because most youth basketball players, when they walk into the gym, the first thing they want to do is shoot three-pointers. They think they Steph Curry, but they don't realize Steph Curry shoot thousands of shots a day to be able to perfect that three-point shot. So with the Energy and Effort obstacle course, I love that mid-range shot, and let me tell you, I'm just excited to be able to bring that to the CRC this Monday. And hey, if you're a youth program out there, basketball program, and if you like to have the Energy and Effort podcast or basketball obstacle course, please inbox us, drop us a line in Messenger. We can book a date right now. Our calendar is filling up with our public appearances, and we have a few more dates. So drop us a date. Let us know if you'd like for us to come to your school.
Correct. As Coach saying, we is filling up. We getting dates all the way till March next year and beyond. We already been invited to do a couple summer camps for next year because they seen the tremendous job that we did last summer, holding down multiple summer camps that we was hosting. So, yeah, if you want to get yourself attached to this, if your organization want any of our services, number one, we're community-based, so we can definitely help you out with your programs in the community, but you need to drop us a follow. Hit us up in the comments, the DMs, the inboxes, or whatever you got to do to get in touch with us. Follow us on our Instagram pages. All the links is going to be down here on below. I believe in the comments I left the link for the Energy and Effort podcast. You'll get all the highlights. Follow up off of what Coach was saying as far as the obstacle course. That you say, how it starts off and how it ends. We took our time on deciding how to actually put this course together ourselves, and off with defense and all that because they more into it, off the beginning, so you can actually see them when they playing their best defense, because you see they real into it because they understand that it's a time and stuff. But if you do it later on, you see they get more lazy. But by the shooting at the end, you can't get lazy with the shots because then you're missing the shots that matters, So it was great how we put that in. We put in dribble in between that, and we did a nice half-court chest pass to see how their arm strength and their technique of doing an actual chest pass. So yeah, shout out to all the coaching staffs and everybody who helped put that together. Man, the energy and effort obstacle course. If you want to come check us out with that, Monday we're gonna start more practice on that Monday, and that's gonna be located at the CRC, 5 o'clock at 31 South Payson Street, Baltimore, Maryland. So that's 21217. So go ahead and everybody is welcome to come try us out, and we definitely can get you signed up and sign your program up too if you need it. All right, switching off to a new topic real quick. We're going to go ahead about Wednesdays. So Wednesdays, we got our Who Wants It Wednesdays. Who Wants It Workout Wednesdays. That's going to be about fitness. We're going to get kids in shape, depending on their weight, their age, all that stuff, their level of what their intelligence as far as weightlifting or just the whole fitness training. So, Coach, you want to dive in on the Who Wants It Wednesday?
Yeah. I like the Who Wants It workout. This where we really buckle down and find out who is the elite 24 players. And we're searching for the elite 24 players. And one thing we realize about elite players that that they like to work out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna share a story. I got an opportunity to sit down with one of my mentors and coaches. We're gonna be bringing him on the platform soon. Coach Bobby Wilkerson. I respect this gentleman because he gave me an opportunity to play Division I basketball. And let me just tell you a little bit about his background. He played on the Indiana Hoosiers. They were the last undefeated NCAA champion. And also, he was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics, played for LeBron's old team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Also, he played for, actually, the NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. So he had a lot of experience. So he shared this with me. He said that, his last, after he left UMES, he got back into high school coaching. So, and I was like, wow, I didn't even realize that we were doing basically the same type of training. So he said he had some kids that had been on his team, and he told everybody, he said, look, we have been training all summer. And he said that they started off, they had about 60 kids. He said, hey, only 30 of them showed up to every practice and training all summer. They came to all the training. He said some of them decided on doing their own thing, running around playing AAU, running around playing on other, they call them these backyard teams that, that's not going to help them to get in any school or help their lives. So he said, all right, the first day of practice, back to school. Coach, he said he had 60 people trial. He said, I want you to raise your hand. And if you came to summer workout, I want y'all over here. If you didn't go to summer workout, go over here. Police escort them out the door.
It's that discipline.
Yo, he played for Bobby Knight, yo.
Shout out Bobby Knight.
The last undefeated national championship team, you know the mindset you have to go undefeated? That's why nobody have done it since 1976. It's so hard.
Y'all hear that? Coach dropping y'all history right now here on the Energy and Effort podcast via live Facebook on the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns platform.
So we get to get information from a coach, a legendary coach, Bobby Knight, who coached Bobby Wilkerson who played on the last undefeated NCAA champion, NBA player, college coach, and pass us that knowledge. If he's saying that he don't let players on the court if they don't go to training, why should we do anything different? And he was saying so many kids from there went to college. And even the ones that he cut, didn't play high school ball, he helped them get in college. That's phenomenal, to me. Even though they cut him, he still helped them same guys. And he say some of these same guys he cut, he helped them to get in Division I schools. He said because a lot of people, they are fooling these players, saying you got to play high school, you got to play AAU ball, you got to play AAU to go to college, go to college. He said, no, you don't. He said, so, because some of these same players he cut, say, all right, and he mixed them with his other players, say, look, we going to this college trial. A lot of folks don't know. They have trials at college.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is this, and I'm not saying that a lot of coaches just don't know, and they don't have the resource of getting that information, and we do, so we're excited about that. So, yeah, who wants it? We want to know who won it. We actually have been invited. We're going to be going to, our schedule is going to be, it's crazy right now. We're going to be going to Indiana. We're going to be going to the Bahamas. We've been invited to Vegas, DC, Virginia, York, Eastern Shore. It's so many places we've been invited to play. And the thing is, we're going to let y'all know now, we have put together a national rank schedule. National rank schedule. We only want to play the best of the best nationally. Nationally. Not locally, nationally. Because our goal, Coach, we set this goal a couple years ago to win a national championship. Because if we win a national championship, look at how many kids we can help get in college.
Right.
Why we want to win a national championship. Not for us, but a couple of things. For our student athletes, to help them to get the exposure that they deserve, to help them to get in college. And also, it will help empower our community because they're gonna see their kids as champions, so they're gonna get a different vision about their youth.
Also, yeah, speaking great. I mean, everything you said, I just want to piggyback off what you're saying. And when it comes to who wants it, we getting the resources for the kids. As you see, going national, playing on the AAU team. How much it costs now to play on one of them teams, Coach?
It breaks my heart. The head, man, some of these guys charging $1,200 to $1,400 to these kids to play that, and they can get everything here. And
put in the comments,
pay all that, and we're going to love them even more.
Y'all know what the average AAU price is now, to get on the team. Put in the comments right down low so we know. Put in the comments of what you paid, the most that you done paid to be on a basketball team or to have your kid on a basketball team. What's the most that you have paid or will pay? To speaking on that, that's what I'm saying. We're getting resources for you. So we want it for y'all, So when we say who wants it, it ain't about the coaches and us saying that, because we want it and we getting y'all the resources daily. Coach Simon, he have nights where he don't sleep because he's getting the resources for the kids that, like I said, we partners with Liberty Village. We can get y'all on the plane to go play anywhere, We can get y'all all the resources you need, just stick with us, and we're going to see who wants it. So depending on the ones who make complete the training and actually stick with it, then we're going to know. Breaking news, Coach. On the way.
What?
Hey,
Who?
on their way. The jerseys
Oh, they on their way?
on their way. I just got off the just got a text. I got video. I'm gonna send you all this footage. You got the footage, the stuff all decked out, everything boxed up, bagged up, tons of jerseys, shirts, the coaching shirts. I see it all right here. That's breaking news. The jerseys, the traveling gear, everything is on the way. The basketballs, the bags.
Hey, as you see, when you listen to our live, you get late breaking news.
Breaking news, Miss Treehart has been informed already. She knows what's going on. It's like, hey.
Hey, let me tell y'all, I feel so blessed and grateful now. Man, I don't want to get emotional, but I know the importance of this for us, for the kids and our student athletes, to have the best gear. It's the best of the best gear. When we walk into the marinas, because, yeah, we're going to still do our elementary and middle school and high school, games and go, but no, and the whole thing was getting ready for the big stage and having the gear because, we are blessed to be able and invited to play and participate in some big stage events. And our platform is so big that these, our student athletes, so I'm excited. Come on, new home and away jerseys, warm-up, sweatsuit.
The podcast, you're going to see all this stuff right here as we
got our own
because I'm showing you all this stuff. Yeah, so we got the hat, the socks. Yeah, it got the logo on there. I'm looking at it. It got the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns logo on the socks, on the hat, on the shirts. It got the Next Step Serve Safe on the jerseys. Oh my God, I got my own brand, my own company branded on a junior NBA jerseys. If you want to get your company sponsored, so all the videos we got now is going to show the companies that we got sponsored who helped put this together. Coach, I'm getting emotional too. It's like they on their way, Coach. I got the text. Hey, I'm gonna say give us early November, Friday first week, second week in November. I'm saying, yeah. So we got tons of stuff coming up, and we're gonna keep doing this live version of the podcast also, so that way we can get our viewers from the live and the YouTube followers to see all this content because we're gonna have the photo shoot coming up, and actually let's get into the next future updates because we got so much and I don't want to miss out on nothing. Halloween is coming up, Halloween is coming up, and Shogun Karate has invited us to a Halloween party for the kids. So we're going to give you all the details as far as that. So if you have your kids and you're looking for something safe and fun for the kids to do, where they're going to be around a lot of kids, they're going to be able to dress up, have a nice party, all that stuff there. The basketball team will be there. This is the type of stuff we do with our event. It's bigger than basketball, as Coach said. We're partners with Shogun Karate. And let me talk about Shogun Karate before you go on there, Coach. I'm going to let you piggyback off of me. But, working with Miss Lisa, she's the director there at Shogun Karate. She is real big on health. I guess that's real big when it comes with karate, well, with all sports. And I mean that she give us to make sure that our kids get fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, sandwiches, so they can have food after lunch because we know how it is, and a lot of kids actually be hungry, and that's by the way that the boxes be empty once we get all this stuff, that we know that the kids want it and they use it. So, just piggyback off of Shogun Karate, everything she does for the program and the Halloween party.
I want to say a big shout out to Shogun Karate. Also, she's a Walbrook alumni. She played for Walbrook, and then oh yeah, y'all Walbrook alumni. So that's a good thing. She really invested in her community and her business, Shogun Karate. But just to have that giving heart, just that giving heart to be able just to give to another program. And, I guess her being an ex-athlete herself, see the importance of eating healthy and how that plays a role because, as you know, sometimes, the only time some inner city kids eat is during lunchtime in school. So, she feels that, and she just have that giving heart that, when she comes with a big, we need almost a wagon, because she brings us all the fruits and vegetables and sandwiches and all stuff. I see folks try to give to our program, and they give them unhealthy stuff. That's not helping the kids. You see some coach try to give them some sugar popsicles after the game. No. Nutritionists like fruit, vegetables.
Hey, when we came with the oranges,
she's got the sliced oranges. She come with the sliced oranges, and like you were saying earlier, for her to give like that. Just on Saturday she called us. Hey, I got sandwiches, oranges, all types of fruit. So big up to Shogun Karate. We collaborating with a lot of brands, and we're so excited. Coach, that was some great news about these uniforms. I don't think I'm going to sleep because this photo shoot.
Wait till I send you the actual footage and stuff that I got. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
You want to talk a little bit before we're going to talk off air about the uniforms, but you want to talk about the Halloween party.
All right, with the Halloween party, I want y'all to follow my timeline. I will have the Halloween details on my timeline on the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns Facebook timeline, and also our Instagram. And now our TikTok is jumping, but YouTube, I'm surprised. Getting 10K up. Oh my goodness. Them videos are jumping, man. And you know what's so funny now? We can talk about 100K, 10K, 200K on views.
Mm-hmm.
400,000 K a day we are reaching. Our goal, Coach, is to reach 1 million people a day, and we're on track to do it. And it's and we doing it. And the reason why we throw out those stats is them NIL deals. Also, just think about all the basketball folks, as far as coaches, players, and brand. Because I know this month alone, we just got 1,000 new followers. 1,000.
And shout out to everything that we got going on with all these platforms. We putting in overtime work, and if you want support with the work that we doing, I always leave our Cash App links down bottom, because that's the easiest way of just, any type of donation you want. That's the way that I was told to do this. I'm not sitting here asking or begging for money. I actually was told this by fans that this is the way that we're supposed to do it. Supposed to have our Cash App on there. Yeah, they told me, they said, put your Cash App out there so we can support you. So that's not Coach Mike begging for any funds. This is just anybody who feel given to support to all the community work that we doing and helping the children that we doing, any type of support. I don't care if you helping us with gas money, because, I take kids home. I do extra work, to make sure that our kids get home safely. The sun is coming down early, and Coach might know what type of city we live in. I don't want kids on a bus stop. I don't want kids walking home. So I go out my way to, make sure these kids get home. They'll tell you the stories about it, and so, any type of way you want to donate. I'm not sitting here asking or begging for any of your cash, but if you feel generous or your heart just have anything open to give, we're going to put our cash links down bottom and go ahead,
Right.
All right.
And I'm going to piggyback off this with a new feature on social media because we want to bring help and help everybody out. There's a new feature. It's called Stars on Facebook. And when you see content that says send stars, you send stars to your favorite content creator. And what that does is, by you sending stars, it will help the content creator to produce more content. And how you get involved in stars, if you see somebody live or you see one of our reels, you click on that reel and you click on stars. And when you see the stars, it's different emojis, and it's fun. It's different emojis that you can pick and send the content creator, but with these emojis, it's like they use it as currency. So you click the currency that you want to send, and they'll have that emoji, because each emoji have a currency attached to it, or a value. And you just click on that. You bet you can buy as many of them as you want, stock up on them, and you can send them to as many content creators that you like. And that will help them to create more content that you like. So that's a feature that a lot. I'm a content creator, so I can share this. But that's a feature that you can use if you're a content creator or you're a sports organization, or if you have any type of organization. That is a feature that nobody is going to share with you, but we're going to share it with you if you follow the Simon Says Shoot Hoop Not Guns and the Energy and Effort podcast. All right, Coach, we're going to end with stop winding it down. So anything else?
Yeah, well, I just want, we usually do a weekly notice to the parents. I usually like to coach the parents. I'm not really got nothing really to coach them up, but I just want to give them some info. And the main thing I want to give them info is on the registration form and the fee. I know that some parents haven't been paying, that's not really our main focus. As I'm saying that, this stuff is for the kids. So everything that we have this is non-profit. So all the money everything for the registration fee is going back to the kids. As you coach said, we got the jerseys, we got the buses, the bus rides, we got planes wherever we need. We got free field trips. Everything is free. But when it comes to this, the forms, we just need that registration form filled out, because that is a liability form, and it's coaching. This is actually still coaching the parents for the future of your student athletes. You'll be filling out a lot of forms in their lifetime. I know I ain't talking about these government forms that we used to filling out for our children. I'm talking about the actual forms that's going to get them paid. So you need to get used to filling out these forms so you can know the correct way of doing it. And that way, if you need help with reading them or any type of thing, get with one of these coaches so we can help you out with that. And also, when it comes to this registration fee, if you have problem with it, and I believe the fee is only equivalent to less than, I believe I did the math, it was less than 80 cents a day. So I'm pretty sure everybody can afford less than 80 cents a day, but if you can't, if you have any type of financial struggle, we have our new scholarship program, so get with one of us, DM us, call us, text us, however you get in touch with us so you can learn about this scholarship program. This is going to be able to pay for everything your kid needs with the program, all right? So get with us with this scholarship program. It's something brand new that we just partner up with another program that is set out to make sure the kids get everything they need. So with this scholarship program, everything you need as far as whatever that costs, the program will be wiped out and will be paid for if you're part of this scholarship program, Coach.
Yeah, and as far as with our scholarship program, it's phenomenal because not only is it going to help our student athlete, it's going to help to bring resources to their parents and to their family at that time. When we offer the scholarship, we're going to be able to interview that family to see what that family needs, outside of basketball. And we're able to bring those resources just by having a conversation and making the families feel comfortable. So we're excited. We got a lot of things going on. I got to get ready to get out of here, Coach. But this has been a phenomenal live. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I want y'all to follow all our platforms. Make sure you follow the Energy and Effort podcast. Follow that. I can't wait to get upload. And man, I'm just so excited about these uniforms. So big shout out to this photo shoot we're about to have. Make sure that you actually drop us a message if you want information about the Energy and Effort obstacle course. Also about Who Wants It on Wednesday. That's going to be phenomenal training. Congratulations to the 3v3 champion. Am I leaving out anything, Coach Mike?
No, man. Oh, yeah, Liberty Rec. If you want free vegetables and fruits and vegetables, go to Liberty Rec on Monday, this Monday coming up. I talked to the lady today. She ain't talking about 5 potatoes. She talking about cases of stuff. So if you want to get a whole case and you can share it with your neighbors, and don't forget to use our hashtag UnityGiveBack. Unity Give Back. Use our hashtag with everything we do. When you take pictures of in our program, if you post in pictures, make sure you tag us and make sure you use that hashtag. It helps build our platform.
If you have not been to our Liberty Village food giveaway, like Coach said, it be pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of fruits and vegetables, and I just love it. You just bring your bag and you just shop, and you shop till you drop.
Yep, get as much as you can carry. They don't have no limitations on it. You ain't got to worry about somebody overlooking you like, oh, why are they grabbing so much? No, you can go get a whole 50-pound sack of potatoes or bushels of whatever they call. You can just get tons of it. Just go there Monday. That starts at 9:30. Trust and believe you want to get there early because a lot of people already know about it. My mom going to be there. I'm going to be there. My brother going to be there. We got so many of my family going there because we love our vegetables, a part of Next Step Serve Safe. And also, I just want to end off with one last thing. Our merchandise, we got our wristbands. I know a lot of parents, we want to look fly as we traveling and stuff. Get with us so you can get with your gear also. Your own customized gear. Get your name. I don't care if you put Supermom, your name, your kid's name on the back of the jersey. You can get all that stuff yourself. We got the wristbands. We got all the gear. Help us out, man. Support the merch.
The merch is hot. I can't, man. Every time we do those hoodies and put the kids' names on the back, it's go crazy. So we're going to be actually taking orders for the hoodies with the names on the back real soon. But this has been a great live. I'm excited actually to drop this. Make sure you follow us on all our platforms. Also, hashtag Unity Give Back. If you're doing some type of, we had Miss Lisa. She joined us. Hey, Miss Lisa, we just got finished talking about you on a live stream about how you have a huge heart and how you bless us so much And we need information on the Halloween.
We need a
Make
flyer.
sure y'all holler at Miss Lisa Scott. She actually is hosting the Halloween party. Coach might throw on a costume. We need the flyer because we want to post a flyer. Also, we're going to be doing our toy and coat drive and our basketball extravaganza giveaway. So follow actually Lisa Scott. She joined us, and we just got to finish talking about you, Lisa, about how you give us the fruits and vegetables and the great sandwiches, and how you blessing the city of Baltimore on Halloween. Oh, it's October the 31st Halloween party. All right, can you give us the address? Can you type the address? Okay, the Halloween party is October 31st party, okay?
That's going to be on a Tuesday. If y'all don't know what day Halloween going, that's going to be on a Tuesday. Once again, shout out to Miss Lisa for joining the live and giving y'all this news right here. We said we was going to get y'all a flyer by tomorrow, but y'all getting the info right here. So Tuesday is going to be the Halloween party. Next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday. That would be next Tuesday.
Okay, it's 3400 Clifton Avenue. 3400 Clifton Avenue. At what time? What time is it going to start? All right, the Christmas party. Once again,
Halloween party.
Halloween. It's going to be a Halloween party hosted by Shogun Karate, spearheaded by Lisa Scott, October the 31st. It's going to be 3400 Clifton Avenue. I think I'm going to go as a referee.
I gotta figure out where I'm going as also. But I definitely know that everything Miss Lisa does, you know, she do it big. The children always have a great time at all her events.
Okay, it's all right, 6 p.m. and Christmas giveaway is December the 17th. Okay, listen. All right, let me go back again. Shogun Karate is hosting a Halloween party, and it's going to be October the 31st at 3400 Clifton Avenue, 6 p.m. And then we're going to have a Christmas giveaway on December the 17th. Make sure that you follow our timeline, because I'm sure we're going to have some flyers posted up there. Thanks again, Shogun Karate and Miss Lisa. Thanks again. So we're going to wind up this, my live. Make sure you go on to the Energy and Effort podcast. You're going to be able to see videos. You're going to be able to see the recap of this live. We're going to be showing you the new uniforms, all about last week's events, about our visit to the schools, about the 3v3 championship. Oh, my goodness, there's going to be so much on the Energy and Effort podcast. So stay tuned. Thank you for joining us, and have a blessed weekend. Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right.